Drop it.
Welcome to Diet Sports Super Bowl special. We're just trying to create some sacred space here with, I think, is this Naga Champa? Straight Naga Champa?
I think it's Naga Champa.
Ellis, if you're out there, Naga Champa. Man,
Naga
this thing
Champa.
burns.
It's Nag Champa.
Nag Champa.
Yes.
And I just wanted to acknowledge through comedy that we're on stolen land. And we're, fuck, I just got to put that out there. I think that's important. Can I put this out, or you want to keep this rolling?
I like it.
I like it. All right, let it roll. Let it roll.
Atmosphere. We need atmosphere.
We do need atmosphere.
We can use all the atmosphere we can get.
I can use all the help I can get. This is the Super Bowl special, and man, it's the. Can we use the name? The Kansas team. I'll say it. The Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
And that's a race. There's some problems with that, which we're going to get to. And then we also have the Eagles, who, I don't know, they had a couple of songs that I don't think are that great, but between the racist Kansas City team and the Eagles, dad shitty music, I guess I'll go with the Eagles on that. But before we get to the Super Bowl team, you've probably noticed some of the hot new changes around here. We've got I was going to say we have a dolphin on set.
Yeah.
But
that's new.
last Super Bowl,
Worth
we
every
made a lot of
penny.
money. I'll just come right out and say it. We
did.
bet on crypto. We bet on the game. We made a lot of money on our last Super Bowl special.
And the advertising dollars were huge with our viewership. Thank you.
Thank you,
for being
Anderson.
out there. Hello, Maggie here. I didn't say hello to everybody. Thank you for joining our 2023 Super Bowl special. I don't know if we can even say Super Bowl, but we'll check. We did, and we're gonna do it. Legals got their phones out. If anybody wants to call them about that.
Yeah, if you're legal.
So.
I don't want to get into how much money we made, but it was a lot. And we spent it all, and we spent it quickly. One of the first things we did was to get the biggest fucking TV we could find at the moment. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. And then the rest went into some focus groups where spent, I don't know, it was like $20,000 in focus groups where the logo was turned a little. We have a brand new color.
Yeah.
And then also, I'm supposed to be nicer. And you're allowed to be as smart as you really are.
That was a separate therapy session that came out of the focus groups, but it was helpful. And I don't know if you saw, but we got on our coats this time around. We've got these, which are trimmed in gold, and that wasn't cheap either. Again, coming from the crypto money, the huge sponsorship. Again, we can't thank Anderson enough.
We pumped and dumped and got a giant fucking TV out of the deal.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's true. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, you act like you don't know how Hollywood works.
We're watching It Girl reruns on Thursdays here at the studio as well on this machine, just to make it worth the investment. If anybody wants to come and join us, we'll have a number up later soon.
The number is what's our number? 628. You wrote it down on
I have
paper?
it right here. It's 628-217-1797. I'll repeat that because we're doing.
I got a catchy way to do it. Check this out. 628-217-1797.
And we will be.
Call us, hotline.
We will be we'll
Might
give
not
you that
even
number
work.
throughout the
Might
show.
not even work. Might not even work.
And I don't know, what is that 628? Is that Omaha?
Ogden. Utah.
Oh, I thought it was Omaha.
Utah. I think it goes to Utah. Those people are very odd, but they're Strangely honest.
Their phone routing skills are tops in the
Strangely
nation.
honest.
I don't know if you watch any of the news programs or subscribe to Forbes or any of the investment magazines, but they're a hot 100 stock right now.
Super Bowl.
628. It's the 628 area code. You may have a relative who lives there and be familiar with it, but we were, hey.
Is that a real call?
That
is
is a real call. I think maybe answer it.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello? It's still ringing. These old dials turned the
These
spin
old dials,
dials.
I don't know. That might be. Pick up the phone. Talk
We
to
have
him,
that
Greg.
one.
Does that one work? That one's working, isn't it?
That one's working. I think you have to hit that button, the one on the right.
The dial? It doesn't have a dial. I don't know. Anyways.
Anyhow, technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
We're having technical snag.
But more importantly, let's talk about it. It's a
what's that?
Super Bowl show. Mm-hmm. And we've got two teams. Do you know who they are?
I do.
And do you have a favorite? Do you want anybody to win?
I do have a favorite. I'm not a huge Mahomes fan. I never have been. I think he's fine. A little bit of ego that I see in some of my football watching. And the Eagles, I don't know. I like Philly. They're a dirty, dirty sports team. I saw a thing.
A dirty town.
Yeah,
dirty
yeah.
team.
That's a dirty team where you bring a fresh pack of D batteries to throw at the opponents when they come into the stadium. So that kind of town, which is dirty, but football's dirty anyway, right?
Football
dirty.
is dirty, and that's
Dirty
something
and
that
it's tough.
it's kind of like you don't want to know how sausage is made, and you probably don't want to know how you were made. And if there's footage, it might be hard to look at, even though it's brutally honest and natural. That would be a hard thing to watch. Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
It's racist as fuck. Here comes the
Hang
that
on, let's
phone
hold.
number. I
Let's
don't know if
stop
there's
at
a way-
racist as fuck.
If you can pick up that phone and talk to him.
Hello, try.
Anybody? No.
Try
This
turning-
phone ain't
pick it up and
fucked.
turn the
This
dial
is a prop
on it.
phone, dude. There's
No, it's not. We put it. We had it. Some of the money we didn't tell you because we knew you'd freak out. We made that
You did know I'd
into
freak out.
a cellular device.
I got a question for you. When someone says
Bluetooth.
to you, "I don't want you to freak out," does that make you more? Does that set you on a course for a freak out, or you're
the
like,
tone-
"Whoa, check
The
yourself"?
tone sets it. If you say,
I've been getting those a
I
lot
don't want you
lately,
to
and I
freak
think
out.
it's important. I'm
then I won't freak
trying to
out.
not freak out as much.
You shouldn't. Did we get that caller, Skip?
Doesn't matter. I have something to fucking talk about.
Talk
and it's
about
the
it.
racist bullshit Kansas City race. I can't even say the name.
Okay,
and
so
it's
let's
not
talk about
because you can't say the C word. That's not the issue.
Well,
The
checking
issue.
in with it's an Anderson.
Well, someone pick up
Pac
that
Bell
goddamn
moment
phone. You know how to
coming
pick up a
in.
phone, old man?
You push
Remember
the
those from when
button
you were
on
a
the
kid?
right, and
It's-
it goes to the
Come
signal.
on, man. When the phone rings, it's easy. You pick up the receiver. It's not like one of these whatever the things is. Anyways,
Maybe I
it's
should
not
call.
that the Chiefs, like you could be the fire chiefs, right?
Yeah.
That's not racist.
No.
No.
No. Well, it's this at the
There's
stadium.
that.
That's pretty
There's
bad.
that. I'm about to get up and go answer
They're
that
like a
phone
how
myself.
short of being like just erasable.
Oh, who?
Hello?
Hello, line.
Oh,
hello?
there. Check
Hello?
it. There it is. Dial tone. That's never
This
good.
is a Hungarian phone system. Dude, I'm trying to get in my fucking bit.
You took the classes.
Huh? Oh, if you're calling, stay on the line.
Stay on
I
the
know
line.
this technology is new. We've dug up these old machines. When you phone call, it's going to ring. Call back. Stay on the line. The number again is 628. What is that again? 628-217 1797. Okay, anyways. Thank you. So it's not, you could be the Kansas City Fire Chiefs.
Telephone.
Keep ringing. Keep ringing.
Somebody doesn't want to
Keep
hear your
ringing.
story about the Chiefs.
Keep ringing.
and it's
now
maybe
phone.
run its course.
Come on in. Talk to me.
Come on.
Diet Sports, you're on the line. Hello?
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 Oh, hello.
Oh, hi there. Who's this? Who are we talking to? All right, we're working
Hello?
that out. We're working that out. Have you ever
We've
been to
gotten-
Mexico? It's like a
we've-
Mex.
Here it goes.
Keep
We've
calling.
gotten farther.
Keep
We've
calling.
gotten farther than ever on that last one, though. And
That's true.
We're going the
we're
right
getting
direction.
somewhere in all this.
Okay, coming in. Caller, you're
Come
on the
in,
air.
come in. God damn it.
Maybe we're not saying the right words. Caller,
Yes.
you're on the air.
You're on the air, caller.
That's what they say.
Don't stop calling, though. Don't stop
Don't
calling.
stop. Don't stop believing.
I haven't
and
even
don't
gotten to
stop
the
calling.
bit yet. And it's not a bit.
I
It's
know,
just an
it's not a
honest
bit.
assessment of this racist bullshit that we're
Hello,
dealing
caller,
with.
you're on the
An
air.
honest assessment.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh my God! Is this Dungeon Master?
Hello?
Yes. Yes. Is this Dungeon Master? Sounds like a Dungeon Master.
Is this Dungeon Master? Hello? Again, farther than we've been.
But
we
that
could
is
do
getting
this the
farther
whole
than
show,
before.
but here it is.
You
This
keep
is
calling
it.
that fucking
This
phone.
is the whole
You
show.
can get through. This is the whole show.
This is the time, too. This is going to work.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is Diet Sports.
I think
Keep
he's pressing
calling,
the right button.
keep calling.
Keep calling. No, let's
The
keep doing this.
18th time is
So let's
the
go
charm.
quick elevator version. Chiefs, like cut out pronouns, cut out
It's not about that.
verbs.
It's just that we're going to get to it, though. And it might be the whole show. We might get to it in the last half hour.
It might be an Anison
It might
moment.
be an Anison.
It might be
I'm getting an
Anison
Anison
moment.
fucking headache out of
Are
this.
you hearing that?
But I'm not supposed to be mean.
Are you
I'm
hearing
supposed
that
to be
faint
nice.
ring? That Anison.
I'm supposed to be nice. Okay, here's the thing. It's not the name Chiefs. I mean, that's part of it. It's just that back in the day, you Native Americans weren't even allowed
Let's
to
just
be
keep talking
chiefs.
and act like that
They
call's
couldn't
not coming
express themselves. It was all, see, I'm all fuckered up now because of that phone. But the thing is,
in. You are supposed to be
You weren't
taking
allowed-
lessons from those classes, and you were rainbows
All right,
on the
I'm gonna
way in,
try
but
this
you're
again.
turning
I'm
into
gonna
a
try this.
tiger.
This fucking,
It's an Anison moment. Did you have enough? Did
you
get
trying
the-
to bring it on? Bring it on.
Did you
bring
dip
it
into
on.
the dish in the
Bring it
green
on,
room, the
bring it
Anison
on.
dish? Did you get any
Bring it on.
Anison in the Anison dish in the green room?
All right, here we go.
Before the-
I'm
I
trying
don't
to.
think
I
he took
got
his
two people
Anison.
talking to me at once. I'm like, I'm.
Okay.
Yes, sir. No, wait. Let me try
Okay.
it again. Hi, you're welcome to Diet
Hi.
Sports.
Caller.
Drive me up the goddamn wall. I was told not to be as angry, and I think I'm
I
being
think it's not working.
I'm being tested.
Come on, caller. This is never going to work again. It's been in an orange wedge.
Lay it on me.
Spiritual orange wedge.
Okay.
Hello?
You know what?
This isn't working out.
This isn't working out. So here's the thing. You just keep calling them. We'll see if it works.
This is
Or
fun. We
not.
can talk under the ring.
Just,
Let's act like they're not there and we don't hear them, and it'll work. Maybe if you use that phone. Can I use that
all
phone?
right.
I think you have to believe and use the phone. Give me the phone.
You want it? You're gonna make it work through this?
I'm gonna
Is
next
this
time
gonna
they
be our
call,
whole show? This fucking bit?
Something's
It
got to
can't
give.
be that. It can't be that.
Something's got to give.
It
That's
can't
not
be
the bit.
that.
So maybe
I wrote
we'll-
stuff down
Let's
to
move
talk
on
Get
about.
this fucking
Let's
phone
go.
Out of here. I'm on.
Let's forget about the
Here's the thing.
the
The
story
Super
about
Bowl.
the Chiefs.
That thing can just do whatever the fuck it needs to do. And if they talk to us, they'll talk to us.
And next time, let's not say anything when it happens. Let's just continue what we're doing.
Yeah. So there's
Go.
a lot of now. Somebody's snapping their fingers at me.
No fourth wall right now.
What
we're just
for?
the two of
no,
us.
No, there's no fourth wall.
This is changing.
All
That's
right.
nice.
All right.
That's good colors.
So
It's the Patriots and the Vikings.
this is hard for somebody on the spectrum to like do a show
know, you've
with
been
all this
boogered
input.
up all
But I
day.
think it's good. I think it's just me just trying to learn and
Okay.
grow.
So let's
All
talk
right.
about the team. Would you suggest that they? Who else do you think needs to change? Like you got them. who
Well,
else you got?
the Kansas City, that's a bad
Because I mean,
name.
we know it's bad. You said that
That's
18
a bad
times.
You know, it's right. Chicago, they got to change their thing. Chicago, I can't see it.
The
I mean, you
Bears?
can say no, not that.
Oh, the Blackhawks.
Chicago
The
Bears?
Chicago Blackhawks.
No,
That's a
Chicago
hockey
Bears
team.
should be left
Most of
alone.
you probably don't know that because nobody watches
Chicago
hockey.
Blackhawks.
Hello?
Nobody does watch.
Your friends who watch hockey are kind of like, I don't really hang out with him. Anyway,
No.
I don't.
So
I don't
Chicago got to change. Cleveland changed. Cleveland's the
They
Commanders
did the
now.
Commanders or something like that, which isn't the
They're the
not
the
Commanders.
oh the
Washington-
Guardians.
The Guardians and
They're the
Washington are
Guardians.
the Commanders, which are both great names. A commander is okay. It's still kind of like I'm the commander. It's
I'll take
hierarchical,
it.
but it's not.
I'll take
Can you
it.
hear?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I could have done
I mean,
commandresses.
there's the Titans. That's a horrible name, but we'll take it. At least it's not
It's
racist.
neutral. It's neutral.
It's a neutral
tight.
name.
Yeah.
And then who else? The Atlanta, the Braves. And again, there's nothing wrong with being brave. You can be brave.
True, but it's
It's just that back in the day, the real Chiefs and the real Braves weren't allowed to be Braves or be Chiefs. So the irony, it's not even ironic that now they're, being tossed around these. Holy hell.
I'm
Anyways, it's no good. And we got to come up with new names. And callers, I would say call if you have new names for these teams, but I'm a little afraid of the phone right now. Football's dirty. It's racist. It's fucked up. I don't want to say let's get over it. I just want to say let's acknowledge that. So I think that's important. Rock stars might be a little fucked up. If I have to do a litmus test on all my Rick James music and whatnot, then I can't participate in certain cultural events. So I accept that football's dirty. I accept that there's drug use, misogyny, racism, and I don't accept it as like I like it, but Hollywood, rock and roll, football, they have some common ground.
They have some good. The football makes some gains too every year. Like
there was
the defensive lineman who came out, and his team was supportive. The NFL was supportive. They ran those tearjerker specials on him and shit before games. But that's pretty big for the NFL to actually. Yeah. And for him to do that is huge. And that's
the NFL
only active player to ever do that. So, and he was a Raider too, which was cool. But then he's not a Raider anymore.
NFL's making progress. You want to?
He's good and he's scary.
Roll with that. No, NFL, if you're out there, I'm like you can have me for like a cup of coffee and a back rub. I'm really easy. So we'll flip the script for you guys. But let's get to the.
We haven't mentioned anything about, and the phone was going to be the main avenue by which we did this, but we, just as we did last year, we're taking pregame bets.
Taking bets.
We're taking bets, and you can do the Facebook thing here. I know that it looks like our friend Robbie knows how to type, and
he knows how to type.
Some guy Ivan knows how to type. Randy, I don't know who that is.
That's
but
very
anyway,
exciting. What's also exciting.
You can do it on there. Set the bets there. It's a $50 minimum. It's a $52 maximum. Anywhere in that range, though, we're taking bets.
Just DM me if you want. Also, as part of our new thing that we're doing, we have Instagram. I'd like to thank our buddy Horse Pucky.
Horse Pucky has done amazing work.
He's doing
with
amazing reels. So if you go on Instagram, you can check that out. And I gotta admit, after all the technical difficulties and the hiccups here, I think
the fact that we can't talk to anybody, but we can talk typey. If you want to talk typey.
It's time for an Anison moment.
I haven't seen anybody.
And nothing better now than to introduce the hottest new thing
wardrobe
on
change,
Anison.
Wardrobe change. Nobody look.
Have you checked out the hottest new
10
thing?
people.
Anison Extreme. That's right.
What?
Anison Extreme. What? Extremo. Extreme. Anison Extreme. Watch this. I'm going to do a spot. By the way, Anison, we follow you on Instagram. You and I, we have about the same amount of cachet, I think the word is. And I know
they drip no more than we drip.
We drip about the same. We'd love to work with you. Anison, if you're out there, we could use your 128 followers, because that's what you had last time. We're up to 60, maybe 70
we're up
at
to
the
71.
We got 71 followers?
I'm gonna check in.
Check it out. And we follow more than follow us, but we don't care about that. But anyways, watch this. I'm going to do a little Anison Extreme commercial for you. Thank you, Anison.
Diet
Anison
Sports
Extreme.
is brought to you by Anison. Safe, effective, fun. Anison.
Touch Anison, please. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it one more time.
Patricia O'Neill for Anison Extreme. When I'm done snowboarding and bungee jumping and whatnot with my friends, I come home to Anison Extreme to get all the lead out and the paint out. And goddammit, you know what else? They make you feel good, especially if you put them in a little cup and you dissolve them. You need about 6. Anison Extreme, be there! You want to do one?
Yeah.
You want to do one? Okay.
I like those Extreme Anison too. They're cute.
Yeah, it's more
extreme.
Lay it on me.
I wonder if these are what were in the bowl in the green room, because I took a handful. I'll say it before the show.
How many did
I'm
you
not
take?
afraid to say it. Well,
Oh, that.
handful. I think it's what it said on the thing.
Give him
I
a
can't read.
commercial. Give him a commercial. Make money, Poppy. Make money.
Anison, it's never too late to get hooked.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. And it's extreme.
I'm more
It's
succinct.
extreme. It's extreme.
You're the character
We can
guy.
do
I just
more,
go
Mom.
with like
we can
a.
do more later. So what's really important today is the the
Do we
betting.
have-
I'm not going to curse as much. The betting.
Oh,
There's
it's.
the Anison Extreme.
I
right
hadn't
there.
seen that.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
The betting. And however you go about figuring out who's going to win today, who's going to lose, there's a lot of money to be made on this game. You can make money off, a coin flip. It doesn't really matter what you're doing. But this game, you can make money on in about an hour or whatever to kick off. And we've done some research to figure out how to bet accordingly. My phone's ringing. It might work, but it might not.
I don't know if it's been ringing, but I was able to.
Tune
it
it
might have
out.
been the incense,
All
but I
right.
was able to tune it out.
Here's
for a
the
good
deal.
bit. I know you
First
don't
of
like
all,
this,
even
but I do.
before I get to the different quarterbacks,
Oh, speaking of bad quarterback.
there we go.
Yeah.
Even before we get to the
That
quarterbacks,
Anison's helping.
we did an analysis of the actual game here with the astrology report. The game itself has Scorpio moon. So Scorpio, JB, you know what Scorpios are up to. It's a little like, they dig. It's a little underground, explosive, powerful. Scorpio moon, but we're also dealing with, and I know we can all laugh about it, Uranus, ha ha ha. But what is Uranus? It's revolution,
You said
radical
it's squared
change.
with it?
It's in Uranus, ha ha ha.
Oh, I get it.
I get it.
That's done.
But all that is said. So what does that mean? There's a lot of like volatile energy, and according to our astrology report, and you're going to be able to confirm it in about an hour, injuries, scandal, conflict, uncertainty, controversy. And that is the reading. That's
This is
the game.
for the
That's
game.
just for
That's
the
the
game.
So controversy,
I don't
lots
know who,
of.
that doesn't say who's
They'll
going to
be
win.
checking in with the ex-refs in New York
They'll be
a
checking in
lot.
with Washington, D.C. and
Ton.
we'll be
It's probably
figuring
going to
out.
last 4 hours. They're going to make more money on commercials because those things take 10 minutes each. Each of those, like, reviewing the play and shit.
Two quarterbacks. You got Mahomes and Hurts. The Virgin against the Lion. Virgo against Leo. Hurts is a Leo. Mahomes is a Virgo. But to just say Hurts, Jalen Hurts is a Leo is an oversimplification because he's got an Aquarius moon, which means he's very creative and he's got feelings. So it's not just your standard Leo out of the gate. What he does have is Jupiter trying, who are we trying here? He's got an issue with confidence. Is he overconfident or is he so confident to make it work? It's a dangerous line, being too confident or not confident enough. So that's Jalen Hurts. And then Patrick Mahomes, that's the wood pig.
The wood pig
The
from
wood
Chinese
pig.
astrology.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, he's also a virgin. We didn't know that.
Yeah.
And he's going to be working with intuition. He's more intuitive.
Yeah, scrambler.
Scrambler, intuitive.
Yeah.
Scrambler, intuitive.
Weird sideways passes, all that shit's from intuition. It's not normal. He didn't see it growing up. Nobody done it before. So I get
Because
it.
there's a
That
lot
makes
of, you know,
sense.
it's a,
Check.
and by the way, Rihanna, if you're out there, Rihanna, tonight, you're going to be, they're saying you're transcendent. I'll look at my notes right here, because this is important. And I don't know if you're betting on Rihanna or whatnot.
You're going to take a second.
Rihanna, your Venus is in Pisces. You're going to be connecting transcendent glamour. It's going to be ethereal. It's going to be like a vision. Like when the natives, see, you got me there. You're going to cancel me?
I'm not going
When
to
the
do it. I'll
natives
talk about it in
saw the
in
conquistadors
therapy.
coming over there,
It's
but in a
Thursday
good
this
way.
week, by the way.
It's the
Did you
wrong
get that
word. I got to
email?
work on that.
Therapy's Thursday this week.
I guess I believe it. I don't know.
Well, you
I don't
need
know
to
about
go.
therapy anymore.
Doctor said you should go. You haven't gone for a month. First it was a holiday.
You like chips, right?
I love chips. You know that. Anybody out there knows that I will take a party size or whatever whatever mega name they want to name it. I'll buy the biggest one at the store. And
Garbage bag size.
It will be gone unless I fall asleep. Sometimes I do, and it's everywhere. But
If you could
I love
work
chips.
at Frito-Lay and be like, make me this new flavor. Is there a flavor you would investigate? I mean, I'm putting you on the spot here.
They have those contests. I think about it. I think I'm not a big fan of a lot of flavors of potato chips. I don't think they need a lot of flavors. Some of my favorites are the basics or the classics. Barbecue, sour cream and onion, salt and vinegar.
Black licorice, black licorice, would you go for that?
Salted licorice? Is it salted licorice?
Possibility,
I would.
possibility. Weird.
Yeah.
How about watermelon?
No, I don't want to, I don't like sweets. I like savories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Bacon, they
Tofu?
already make all those. No, tofu has no flavor. So that's regular potato chips. Anyway, no, I love potato chips. You know, I used to break into the distribution center's trash can near my house and gorge on potato chips with my friends on our bikes in the park. I've told you that story. We don't need to go over it. It was good, but that's my addiction came from that for sure. Bell Potato Chips, it was called, Anaheim Distribution Center.
Fuck, if this works, that'll be really cool.
I want to give
That'll
the
be
phone
really
some
cool.
time. I want to give it some credence. Skip,
Guide
are we
Sports,
working?
you're
Are
on
we
the
any
air.
closer to
Oh
hello?
Oh my God, Diet Sports, you're on the air. Who am I talking to?
Hey, this is JB. Thanks, fellas.
Oh my God,
hey.
is this JB? Are
It's
you?
JB?
This is our buddy JB. He's
JB.
calling in. This is time for our Pop One report. Our Pop
That's
One
true.
moment.
That's true. Let's
JB, first of all, let me just quickly introduce
Go
JB. JB, he's on the Oculus these days. He's part of an elite crew of 4. They play Population 1. It's true. They play Population 1 every night, keeping you safe at home.
protecting your family,
doing
your
the
kids,
things you were
your dog, your white
don't want to
picket
do
fence.
so that you could stay at home, sleep at bed at night,
Yeah,
sleep safe.
smoke your
JB,
meds.
now,
Sir, hello, guys. Great
Okay.
to be here. Thanks for answering, picking up. Nothing to working out down there.
it's great to
wow.
hear from you.
It's
First
good.
of all, what's your screen name when you're in the Pop One?
Well, at first I was the Rainbow Warrior 666 or 18, I think, and I changed my name to a funnier, more tough Game Bang is now my new
Game
my
Bang.
new
Game
title
Bang.
there. You
Game
can find
Bang?
me in there as Game Bang. Game
Whoa,
Banger
is this-
was taken,
is this
so
for
I
your
just went with
fans
a simple
only?
Game Bang.
Okay,
And
okay.
that's my
Game
thing
Bang.
now. Pretty
Game
clever,
Bang.
huh?
Game bang.
So,
Do you
Game
get a
Bang.
lot, are there a lot of 50-something-year-old men who follow you in the chat rooms on there?
Well, there's a couple of guys that have came up to me in there. There's one guy. His name is Nipple Clamps 69.
Wow.
And,
Oh,
I had
69.
Save it-
Well, that's
save it for the
one time, and
fans
he was
only.
breathing really heavy the whole time. It was really weird, Yeah, he had a friend too who I think his name was Latex something, and yeah, I had to kind of create some space from those guys. They
JB,
were a little
yellow
weird,
card,
you know.
yellow
I was-
card.
Yellow
I'm
card,
pulling
yellow card. Yellow card.
Yellow. And you know what 2 yellows make? All right. So let's get to now you're on an elite team. There's 4 of you. I understand.
He was
there's
over the top there.
low
That was
battery.
that was a good
That
card.
was a little over the top. Low
think it
battery,
was
Bigfoot, and then who's the
Sorry,
4th
JB.
member of your team?
And then there's Resonance is the 4th guy.
Resonance,
Kind of
Resonance.
cycles in there.
Residents, like
Resonance. Now,
Resonance,
who's
like
the leader of
Resonance.
your team?
the residents.
You got a
that,
team.
Hal?
You got a team leader. Or you guys commies? Everybody works together. How's it go?
We're
Give me the
pretty
give me the
common, pretty
breakdown.
socialized, where everybody kind of has their own role to play, and some people are better at doing certain things. So there's a natural flow to the game as you're navigating
Sounds
through.
communist. Sounds like you're not able to say who the leader is, but that's okay. That's okay. That sounds communist too when you can't say who the leader is. That's very communist.
Well, a strong team, a strong people, they don't need a leader. It's kind of like everybody's leading and everybody's following at some certain point. So we don't like that. And
Sounds
if
like
you
you went to
were
UC Santa Cruz.
a true leader, you lead by example and showing. So you're not really like that's kind of
Do you
taboo
think? Do you
to
think?
kind of call yourself
Do
the
you think
boss.
it's a
You know what I
sport?
mean?
What you do?
Come Come again?
Do you think it's a sport, what you do? What you do now? This is
Absolutely.
electronic sports, right?
Absolutely. I feel like, you could compare us to some of the great athletes of all time, Pele or Maradona or, Kobe, Michael Jordan. And the proof is going to be in the pudding in time of when the contract coming through and the money's pouring out, and you'll say, oh, JB was right.
I hear that they're talking, they're sniffing around there. You've been asked to join other elite squads, but you stay with this ragtag, leaderless bunch. Would you switch? Would you hop the fence for some money?
Well, if the money was right, that would be a hard decision to make, especially considering how close the bond that I formed with the team that I play with
now.
How
much? 10 grand?
Saving,
10
I'm
grand?
sure, yeah, saving
bet
the nation
10.
nightly, as you do.
Right now,
forms a
there
bond,
is
certainly.
money in the sport. People are competing for, I believe, hundreds of dollars now that are split between 2 or 3 people. So, realistically, it's all fun and games, and here we're having a big ha-ha at Diet Sports and laughing about it.
Right.
But, not unlike some other sports that we've seen, the X Games, disc golf, other things that have taken up. Disc golf, there's $10 million contracts in disc golf now. I mean, Pop Warner could easily follow suit and be, a few more years, and you're going to see, JB, did you see he won the $500,000 pop?
Now, speaking about disc golf. Sorry, go ahead, my friend.
Hundreds of dollars, that's good money. I mean, some of these guys probably maybe taking less allowance from their parents every week or whatever, but that's
one less pale ale.
It's huge money. It's tons of now and laters. It's whatever. But for most of these kids that are playing, that's big money. And I know nobody would scoff at an extra $100. But
that's now counting the streaming. That's not counting the followers that you get online and the Twitches and the donations.
The Mountain Dew sponsorships. So I get it. There's a lot more money in there now.
Sorry, I'm interrupting.
No. But it's big. It's they were doing esports on the big network on ESPN.
Yep.
I think we can say that. I think it was a COVID time thing. Nobody wanted to watch football with nobody in the stadium. You'd rather watch 2 guys on their couch playing Op 1 or Cop 1 or whatever it's called.
Cop 1.
Cop 1's a different
I would play
game.
Cop 1.
Yeah, Cop 1.
Cop 1. I would play, virtual reality if you're out there and you want to get
just give
Cop
1
1.
gram. I just need
I
a
would
quick
totally
gram.
Cop.
Cop
No,
1.
not Cop 1.
Cop 1.
Cop and dope. Dope on the corner.
No.
That would be a fun game too if all you had to do was buy dope.
It took
hey,
off
let
there.
me get a half. No, but it was a big thing. They have since canceled it, so I don't know if it's in a downward trend. I'm not checking any of the socials on that, but it is or was or has had some fame, and I hope you well. I hope the scouts are out and are they knocking on the door? Are they calling you? Are they texting you letters?
There has been some invites to join some of the more prestigious teams. I'm not quite ready to nail myself down because I'm not that quite invested time-wise, and I still have a job working with a community that I'm relying on. So I'm not ready to make the switch. But you never know down the road, and if the price is right, I might come knocking at the door. We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, Blood Rainbow. You go by Blood Rainbow? Anyways, anywho. JB, anybody who DM us, talk to JB if you want to hire him, if you think you have a pro team. I know the college teams are reaching out now, and they have their own esports.
They do.
I didn't think it was a sport, but, now I don't know. Now I'm a little confused.
Before we let JB go, I did want to mention, because I know that you're you would never say it yourself, but the two of you, I think on the side, you have a bike club, the Stamos bike club. Is that true? And I know I saw some club vests.
Yeah, we're members of, we can't talk about too much club business.
Right.
JB, if you feel free, if you're 18, if you want to reveal anything, I don't know how much we can really talk about.
That's okay.
Stuff.
Look, I didn't want to bring it up. I know I shouldn't call either of you brother or you.
We're just a bicycle.
Is it a gang? Is it like a biker gang or
we're
it's
just
a
bicycle enthusiasts.
Like Wonder
just
Bread
like to-
sponsorship.
I'll just say this much about the bike club and about Pop One. I'm more of a soul player. the bike club is evidence of it, that feeling, and I that goes across the board with me with Pop One. And it's an expression, and a lot of people think it's just a video game, but every bullet that flies out of that gun that I'm shooting at that 12-year-old digital avatar it's doing a dance. It's ballet. It's Tai Chi. The bike club as well. I mean, you can say it's a sport. You can say it's an art. You can say it's cuisine. You could say, I'm a rainbow unicorn. I could do it. We're all living in the Matrix, and this is just all a part of the expression and the sport and the feeling that we all have today. I mean, have you read Zen in the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance or read Tea Leaves in the morning and come up with your lucky lotto numbers of who's going to win the Super Bowl? I mean, anything is possible. So across the board, you guys, it's great to talk to you. Thanks for having me on the show.
You just made it. You just made it under the wire, kiddo. JB, hey-oh! JB, always a pleasure to hear from you. Thank you for that Pop One moment, and looking forward to more phone calls. This phone might even be working.
Do not take another call from him
working. Thank
today.
You, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, JB. That was great.
Guys.
Always love you too.
So great talking to you both.
You too, buddy. Keep up the good work and keep it up.
Namaste.
Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up.
See you out there on the disc golf course.
Well, we have had our first...
that was our first successful caller. That was kind
of
exciting.
Successful phone call halfway into the program. Uh-oh.
If you had a different... Oh.
Okay.
Is that being broadcast live now?
I don't know.
Oh, who knows? That's pretty good. If you had it... Now, we got to come up with a new name for the...
From the past. Was that the Anison? Did you... So is that the Extreme that we just took?
I put him in the drinks this morning.
The Extreme.
But if you had to come up with a new name for...
I think it said take a handful. Let me see.
Anyways,
Inactive... Anyway, I'm sorry. If I had to do what?
If you came up with new names for... we're trying to come up with some new names for these sporting teams.
Okay. So how do you do that?
Chicago's a problem.
How do you do that? Do you pick something boring? Do you go with the classic bear? Do you turn... Are there news sources? Maybe they could do something different, like... Sports like different. They're always changing their uniforms and stuff to sell more shit. So maybe a totally different bent of like, instead of like, could you do something nice things? Sorry. Wow, I got yellow carded on the set.
I'm gonna give myself a yellow card.
No shit. You talk more than anybody. I'm just over here giving you space and trying to decide what to do with my face while you're doing that, and my hands. I'm all full on soda already, so...
They're asking for more emotional content.
More emotional content. Who's this?
Do you remember any of your dreams? What was the last dream you remember? Look, there's a call now number.
There is. Well, hang on.
Look, I see it on the screen.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We do have a new call now number. Oh, and I think that sound of that bell was but we already had it, was the Anison check-in.
That's another Anison check-in.
How are you feeling?
Pretty.
Is everything, the colors are the same?
Colors look the same.
Everything's
colors
the same
look,
speed of stuff, no trails?
Same speed.
Because I'm getting a little bit, but I might have more than you. I got this weird flavor too. I don't know, it's good. I remember the mint from...
If you were a coach, what kind of coach do you think you'd be?
What kind of coach? I would be a nice coach. I'd try to be a nice coach, but I probably wouldn't be successful, but the guys or the gals or the theys would like me. I'll be honest, I would make sure that everybody liked me before anything. And I'm sure that's the complete opposite of what you need to do, especially for football. You think anybody likes any of those guys?
I know I would want to be a nice coach.
The good coaches look like dicks.
But I don't think
They're not cool.
I don't think I would be the most personable.
No, I don't think you would be. No, you would talk about their outfits all day first. It seems
I would yell and sit there and be clippy, I think.
I'm seeing someone here on our. I'm sorry, I'm checking in with our socials here.
Yeah, what's going on the socials?
Another addition to the set, and some of the money was spent on this.
The phone
fine
doesn't work.
Computer,
type it on Facebook.
The brand of which you can't see, only partially. I think that's
what kind of coach do you think you would work on you?
Our friend is ready to call in.
Who's calling? Who's calling?
It's DM saying that
Dungeon
Master's saying through, I think, some kind of stones of karma or something. Like
you can use.
It's not writing it here, but I'm catching it through the incense. He says he's ready to call in on the human dialing in. Let me just text him.
It's like watching Grandma try to like order something on Amazon.
If you DM are watching, if you're one of the
what am I wearing? Now this is a live question. This just
please
came
call
in
us now.
off
I'm texting it to you as well on the
off the Facebook, off the whatever.
Facebook,
this is
I'll
from
say it.
Soren Gray.
Okay.
And he's asking us what we're wearing under our kilt. No, what we're wearing under the desk. Is it true? I'm just going to cut to the quick here. Is it true you're wearing a Speedo?
I am wearing a Speedo today.
How did you know that, Soren?
It's more
true.
comfortable. How did he know?
It's
Did he
true.
ask if I was, or he just knew something was going on?
You were wearing a Speedo, but because Soren's an intuitive, and he has female energy that he's in touch with, he intuited that something special was going on under the desk, and in fact there is.
Because I have on
pants,
I have socks on, I have sensible shoes.
I got
very
sensible shoes. Socks too.
You have nice shoes on. You wear nice shoes underneath. That's why I brought the Speedo, in case I got warm.
We're all born naked, and the rest is drag.
Hey.
If you were on the
another.
Is this soup or bowel conversation? This is a bowel? Soup bowl? Jessica, if you're out there, is this soup or bowel? Oh, super bowl.
Super bowel or bowl.
Super bowel. Super bowel. I get it. That was like a bananagram where it came together. I don't know.
This is a super bowel moment.
This is a super bowel moment.
Brought to you by Anison Extreme.
Brought to you by Anison Extreme.
Don't forget to load up on Anison Extreme, folks, because they are what keep these lights on. They're what keep the whole crew here happy. I don't know what you're dosing, but start dosing Anison. Try the Extreme. We had it, I think, this morning, and I'm noticing a difference.
Oh, I don't know if that's a phone or not. That could be. But
that's, I think, the
if
Anison.
If they come in live, they will.
Anison.
What kind of coach works on you?
Check-in music. We
it is Anison
remember we
check-in?
spent $59.99 on that online.
With
our money.
It's
just a simple thing, but
okay.
God, if we
we got to do it. We got to do. Here, I'll cheat the camera.
Is it time for
another Anison moment? We got to put on your glasses. We got to sell this stuff.
We got to sell this stuff. Let's show the box. I think we have to show it 5
Back
times.
in my day, people were allowed to smoke and wear big hats and do as they pleased, and nobody told them otherwise. And a lot's changed, including Anison. Why, this new Extreme is really the bee's knees. It'll pump you right up. Napoleon Bonaparte, I tell you. Anison Extreme. Don't fuck around.
I cursed. I don't like cursing so much. It's like I'm not inventive enough. You do one.
First, you're not sure. Then you're not sure for your husband. Then you think the kids. But we've done the research. We've talked to the doctors. It's never too early for Anison Extreme. The moment they come out. If they're ready.
The moment they come out.
The millimint.
That was pretty high energy. That was pretty high energy. Do you know that Anison was actually high end back in the day?
Now with Ray-Bans.
Ray-Bans
are cool. Apparently, if your shit's extreme, you put Ray-Bans on a Cheeto, and it's fucking.
It's true. I like that.
You look extreme.
I am extreme.
I feel like I'm hanging out with.
I am extreme.
Like Howie Long or some.
Do we want to just ride
ass guy?
What's up with my hair?
I feel like I'm on
dude. Nobody said shit about my hair. They just let me.
Speaking
on
of
set
your
like
hair,
this.
I had a mop on my hair for like the first 2 seasons of Diet Sports, and nobody said a thing. Have you seen the videos?
My hair was all
I think they've been playing a couple of Instagram pieces. Maybe a time for that. If you guys want to look at that
the chip commercial.
We again another department we couldn't afford.
Well, that
before.
was that. I just wanted to tell you something. I'm sorry. We're just back from a chip commercial. Light Rail Studios.
Oh, that was a chip commercial.
Come on down to Light Rail Studios. We've got vending machines. What's
Some of these things.
Some of these things. Not this thing.
Take a look. This is the kind of enjoyment you can have.
That's a fucked up commercial, but it's cool because you're going to think about it and talk about it, so it's successful. And it's a way of introducing Light Rail Studios, right on down here,
We have vending machines, and what's in the vending machines? Chips. Lots of
Chips.
delicious chips.
Oh.
Chips in the vending machine. And
Do you
there's
remember
also
Chip
gum.
Fest 4 nights ago when we did our little pre-production scene for this thing?
That's right. We
You
built
remember
this set on chips. On chips.
Chips alone.
I wasn't smart enough to bring food on set when we built it, so everybody just dug through their pockets and we ate chips.
We raided
and
the storage
JB was
box.
lucky enough.
We paid the vending
He got a
machine.
2 for 1.
I think Skip was up to spending the
Chips,
vending machine
chips.
money eventually just to get more chips because we were hooked.
Light rail stations, they've got guitar strings, gum, lighters, chips in the vending machine. Come on down to Light Rail
Come on down.
Stadium.
If you haven't been here,
Stadium.
here.
Come on down to Light Rail Stadium and rent a recording room. It's great stuff, I tell you.
They don't have any
Talk to the
openings,
Skip or
probably,
the
but
Greek or any of the fine people here.
if they do,
or
get one.
China. China's pretty.
made-
She's got a real
China
steady
runs
hand.
this
She's a good
place.
one. She runs the place.
She runs this place.
What kind of coach do you think would work on you if you were you were a swimmer, right?
I was. My coach
Who's here?
was super chill. He
Who we
was
got?
also
Dungeon
my,
Master?
He was also my algebra teacher. It's DM, and he's saying if we want to call him, he's giving us a 917.
Is there a number? Hey,
Which
production,
also-
we have a number to reach out to one of our
Can
callers.
we reach
Or can
out
we
via
reverse
that
engineer?
machine?
All right. It's on. No, we have a number to call.
No, we have a number to call. So are you
Because they
telling
can't call us. We'll call him.
And I'm not paying
And I
attention.
got that
I'm
number
asking
for
to
you. How about that?
text.
Does that work for you?
I'm asking you to
Write
text.
that down.
I'm asking you to
Write that-
text DM, and then you're doing it, and I'm
Write
not
down
paying
his number
any
right
mind.
there.
I'm
And then
not
we're going to
paying
give that
any
number
mind
to the
it.
people.
Okay.
And we're going to make this work. Because Dungeon Master, if you're out there, and then we're going to make this work. This is exciting. We got these new Hungarian telephones.
With growth comes
With
issues,
growth
you
comes
know,
great
and
change.
Like last time, you
I'm going
remember
to send this right
we
to
had that
production.
old screen on the back. It looked. I think your grandfather
Here's a
gave it
number
to us.
that
It was
we
pretty
can
old
call
school,
him at.
but we're making
okay.
big changes
Okay.
here.
I got you.
know, Extreme's changing, or Anison's
We tried.
changing.
We've got this new
There's
technology.
growth pains, but we're working it out. And next time,
Let me talk to the camera. Am I interrupting
be
you
even
too
better.
much?
no, go ahead.
I'll just talk to the camera for a second.
I like it. It reminds me of my childhood.
Being the
young
youngest,
boy in the
being
town.
told that
Yeah.
having no power with
Yellow
2
card.
older sisters.
Yellow card.
I'm going to give
Mom,
myself
yellow
another
card.
yellow card.
It's all right. Give yourself a yellow card. But do talk. What do you want to talk about? It's
Back in the day, you just
It's
had to
hot.
watch TV. You couldn't tell the TV nothing. You had to watch Bo and Luke Duke do what they got to do, and you had no way of participating. Hello?
That was a test.
Oh, that's a test. See? The
that was
test
a test. The
worked.
test worked because we both answered it. Hello?
Diet Sports, you're on the air.
Hello?
That's okay. It'll work.
It's a slow picker.
They know it's a
there's somebody.
prop phone.
Hello?
They know it's a prop phone.
DM. It might be that
It might come
917.
through anyways. Might not. Who knows?
Might be that 917.
I love your persistence.
You've spent the whole
Art,
show
most
calling.
of art is
That's
trench work. Hello.
Long-time caller, first-time connector.
Long time caller, first time connect.
You're on the
I
air.
Like you.
Hit me.
You know what?
This isn't stick. This lasts pretty long. It's like one for the whole. I mean,
That's not bad. That's not bad
you know,
at all.
I want to say thank you for watching us while we're waiting for the DM to call in. Thank you for watching us. We know you can watch those other guys on the Fox Sports thing, whatever. But
Fran
the
Tarkenton.
Niners aren't in the game anyway, so fuck that. And who wants to hear a bunch of predictions or probabilities? Or
I'm not
who's
even going to
leading
grab the
this and
prop
that?
phone because it's a prop.
Don't grab the prop phone.
a
Let's
prop.
stop. But thank you for checking in with us. You know, I mean, I know Howie
Keep
Long
checking in,
and all the
keep
boys
calling.
are
It's
so
gonna
much
work.
fun. They're humorous. It's top notch. Those Fox writers are something else. But you know, Jimmy Johnson, Michael Strahan. Speaking of Howie Long, is he the only man left in the world that has a flat top? Like when I was a kid, there'd be like some guy's dad would have a flat top, but I think he's still because he's never not had a flat top.
You have to go
He's
back
the
in
only
time
guy.
to see a flat
There's not
top.
even military guys that do flat tops anymore. They
No,
just do
in
the
the
kind
military
of
they have like Prince Valiant.
yeah, they look like a guy going to the club on the
you
weekend
can
too.
wear
They have the
anything in
cool
the military
yeah,
now.
it's-
You
everybody's
can do
doing
whatever
the
the fuck
same
you
thing.
want in the military
But
now.
nobody else has a flat top besides Howie Long. Have you noticed that? Maybe it's me, but I don't. It's weird, Howie. Anyhow, you can watch them. You can watch us. Thank you for watching us. I appreciate it. Anison, the telephone, everybody appreciates it.
You
Speaking of the phone.
you ever do drag?
No. Well, no.
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 I don't know.
I think my
you said you had
sisters-
two
I think
older
my
sisters,
sisters
and I
they
don't
made
know.
me put
I'm
on
just checking
heels and
in.
a dress once or twice, but like whatever.
If you were a doing drag queen, what kind? Do you have a name? You know what your name would be?
Probably something like playful. Tossie Wilkins or something.
Tossie Wilkins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tossie for short.
Tossie?
Just Tossie. What's the Tossie
What's
part?
toss?
Well,
what's the toss?
that's
me?
the mystery.
Me? Oh, you're asking me?
no, I'm saying if you're
Yvonne the Terrible.
watching my drag
gotta
show,
get this
you'd be
hand
like, why do they
movement
call him Tossie?
Why do they call him Tossie?
It could be a lot of things. And I like
Why
that.
do they
It could be
call
a
him
lot of
Tossie?
things. It sounded like what's his name? Anyhow, I don't know if this phone call thing. We had one which was huge,
have
and
one.
that was. And if you're
I
gonna
came up
have
with a
one,
name for
have
Cleveland.
it with JB.
Cleveland. Oh
Cleveland.
no,
what's
but
their
they
new name?
they
Oh, yeah,
changed
we were
it to the Guardians. I thought it could be the Goblins.
Goblins
that was my
is
idea.
good.
I thought the Goblins would be a good idea.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you could put that on another team or
Non-traditional,
whatever.
that we were
Non-traditional.
talking about something different. The Goblins. What I mean, what other teams? Who else do we have to remake? I want to come up with one for somebody. I can't. Cleveland's already done. They've done
What
their
about the
work.
Warriors? Is the Warriors a? Now there's a controversy. Whatever.
Warriors is fine. The Warriors aren't fine, but their name is
I don't.
fine. The Warriors are
And then like you could be Wounded Warrior. Like it's really about
Wounded
the disrespect
Warriors. Well, that's
for the
most of the time there's
Native
one or two.
people. And I
5
don't know
of
if
them.
the Warriors came out with like they're not doing the. Are they just saying warriors like Greek warriors like Spartans? So I don't know if the Golden State Warriors if that needs a name change or
You
not.
mean
I'm
are they
interested.
war? Like, are they into war? Like, is
Like
war?
the Braves, you're
Speaking
saying no
of
to the
war,
Braves because it's racist, but is the Warriors racist?
Let's ask this: is war a sport? Hello, caller.
War is a sport if you're playing Axis and Allies.
The board game.
It's a
You
board
don't
game
have, you
sport.
don't have to. They all know.
Axis and Allies. 5 subs.
They all
5
play.
subs.
I know who's,
Everyone plays.
I know all 1,500 people who are watching, and they all play.
Do you think curling's a sport?
Yes.
Because
I'm not like you. I don't limit my sports to 3 sports.
No.
You guys know him. He's football, wrestling, and chess are the only 3 real sports. But I ask of you, is
a big
war
deal.
a sport, and is it a real sport?
Axis and Allies, that would make 4.
Pop One, our friend JB plays a war sport online, so it's like, well, is that a sport?
an
It was on
artist. It's
ESPN,
confusing.
maybe
That's pretty good though.
Sports Network. Anyhow, enough
I mean,
of that.
I can
Calls are
get
trouble.
bought pretty easily.
Callers are having troubles. We're having some issues.
You know, but
we're
here's the
having
thing.
fun.
Here's the thing. It's like, yeah, we're having some growing pains. Yeah, the phone's being difficult. Yeah, it was a little tricky to get online today. You know, was it on YouTube or which Facebook account or whatnot? Let me tell you something there. You weren't there at Chrissy Field back then when the Wright brothers were flying that first airplane and the first
Chrissy
5 or 6
Field?
of them crashed.
Is that where they did it?
Yeah,
At
back in Chrissy Field.
In the, down
and
by
it,
the
and
bay?
it takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of time to have a kind of show where you can be immersed, where you can call the fuckers on the other. I gotta stop cursing this. You can call the people on the other side of the lens. You couldn't talk to the people back in the day unless it was TV Pow.
Yeah.
And that was just pow 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 with Pat. I forget his name, but anyways, Channel 2. You know what I'm talking
Pat
about.
Boone.
So anyways, yeah, we're working on some stuff, but it's
Caller,
working.
you're
and
on
that
the
phone,
air.
At this point, I don't even hear it. Doesn't even
I
matter.
do now. I'm going to go with
I
it.
kind of do.
I feel it.
Hello?
Hello? Is this Dungeon Master?
Hello?
Oh my
See?
God.
I felt it. You're so negative.
Who's this? Who's this?
The classes aren't doing shit for you.
Hello? This is an...
Oh,
it
but
was
we're getting
close.
there.
We're getting there. We're
close.
back
We're
up.
getting close.
But at this rate, we'll have 1.5 completed phone calls by the end of the show. It's all right. Here it comes again. Our rate of attempts is... Try that again. I know you don't believe. but
Keep calling them.
I
You
like
know what? This
2.
will
That was a
work.
good
This
number
will
to pick
work.
to dial.
I think
rocked
it will
one of
work
those at
in
my
time.
house for a long time. I love that.
I think it a long time.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi. Who is this?
Hey.
Ted? Ted, you sound like a serial killer, bud. It's Ted. Ted's locked in his closet in the dark with a knife. It's Ted.
I didn't suspect it would be. That's a good phone graphic. I didn't realize how much phone.
I
we
know.
were
Good thing you
gonna be
made 5
using.
colors of that. Our graphics department is really whipping them up these days. Just hats off to them.
And if you think this show is
Hats off.
entertaining, get to the grid. You know what the grid is? That's hip talk. That's hep talk.
Oh, the
For
grid?
Instagram.
Hello.
Get on the grid.
Hello?
Get on the grid.
That sounds like. Does that sound like Hal from Portland?
It could be
the
Hal.
Big
He's in
Blazers.
He's in Portland Blazers.
Blazer Hal.
You know what's really great, and when
Hal?
you know what never fails when the phones are failing? Puppy
What?
dogs. Come on in, puppy dog.
Puppy dogs never fail.
Come on in,
Oh,
puppy
we
dog.
haven't even checked in with. I don't know if Greg, if you can pull up the.
I'm gonna bring in puppy dog.
We haven't. Well, and we also haven't checked in with the. Maybe before you do that, I think the puppy dog you were going to bring in is playing football right now, isn't she? Don't we need to check in on that game?
We will. We will. You know.
All right. Well, here she comes.
Here's the thing.
Right off the field.
Here's the
Just
thing.
plucked
Right
her
off
right
the
off
field.
the game. She's
Yeah, it's out of sequence.
Mexico.
Yeah,
Who are they
he walked
playing?
in front of camera. But you know what? When the phones ain't working, you go to the gold. You go to the gold. And what's gold? What's better than this puppy? I
What?
can even shut up. Watch this.
playing. Who are they playing, by the way, right now? Plucked her right off the playing field. We're doing our own puppy bowl over here. We've got some footage coming to you eventually, but who are they playing?
You know, you can't really compete with the dog.
She's playing for Mexico, yeah.
This is Jackie, the Chihuahua. She plays for Mexico.
Answer me. And
Sorry,
who are they
I got-
playing?
was-
And
I
they're
was
playing
lost in my
somebody else
moment.
right now. The game they're playing right now.
Greg, if you have that, Greg, do you have that football game up there?
He has some. I think he has some first half highlights.
He might.
It's
he
halftime
might.
right now. Jackie plucked right from the field. Hey, Greg, horse pucky.
But if not, this is just to here to prove a point.
The dogs are cute. Extra cats. If we had more cats. Cats are tough. We can't handle cats on set. It's all fucked up. Oh, here it is. First half highlights. There's Jackie.
Esta es buena, llega Orbelín camino el tiro.
That's some.
Wow. Those are some hot first half highlights. Jackie looks like
a hard foul.
It's kind of a hard foul, Jackie, and I think you should have gotten. I did see a card, but I think an ejection was it was definitely in hand. Should have been in hand. Are you okay, first of all? And secondly, team's down 1-0 at the half. What are the changes? Talk to us.
I'm here to prove a point. Your show might go south, which isn't really a bad thing. Is north better? Would you want to name your kid North? What kind of an idiot does that? But your show could go south. But if you're with friends, and you got the right attitude, and you know that when Christopher Columbus stumbled onto America, it wasn't his first try. It takes a little bit of work. But what he didn't have, which we have, is Jackie the Chihuahua, the show saver. The show saver. That's right, you got Puppy Bowl, but now you got the show saver.
From the Estadio.
From the
That's great
Estadio. I might
footage,
fuck
too.
up my lines
Those
from
new
here
black
on
and
out,
white
but if we got
cameras.
Jackie on camera, it's good
Those
enough.
new black and white cameras are hot. Jackie, I don't know what the team changes are going to be. I know the coach will be talking to you guys as soon as we let you go. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for stopping by. It's halftime, so Jackie's got to go.
She's got to go
For
get
the
yelled at
second
by
half.
the coach in the locker room. Loser takes a cold shower. So it's 1-0. Mexico down to Visita.
Goddamn camera.
You know we're going to give you the second half highlights. We're not able to broadcast the whole thing because we blew all our money on other stuff. But anyway, that'll be next time. And
You can't do that on other shows. You can't just get up and
you
walk
can't
in
just
front
get
of
up
the
and
camera.
go. As a matter of fact,
I don't want to pretend. We're not here to pretend.
no.
This is real. This is really what happened.
Skip, can I go to the bathroom?
This guy needs to ask the director. Can you go?
Skip, can I go to the bathroom? Are you crazy? I have to pee. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
He's gonna go take. If anybody knows Maggie, you'll know that Maggie needs to go pee a lot.
I broke out. I can walk right in front of you. You can do it. Let's go. He's a producer. You asked the producer if you can go to the bathroom. I better turn off this microphone, though. You don't know what I want to do in there. You don't know what I'm going to do in there.
This just in. Extreme. But now there's Anderson Strawberry Extreme, the greatest goddamn flavor out there. New Anderson Strawberry Extreme. New Extreme is enough. Oh, there's some good chips. There's some good chips. All right. I want to introduce you to a new hot product. This just came in during the Super Bowl, the pre-Super Bowl game. I just got this on the airwaves. The hottest new product. New Anderson Strawberry Extreme. Run the rainbow of flavor, Tiger, and land on strawberry. You'll be Napoleon blown apart by its flavor. There you go. Napoleon blown apart. I hate that Vazula. I hate that Vazula. I hate it. Anyways, I'm supposed to be more positive. I'm going to be more positive here. Now here's the thing, man. I know some of you are saying the Chiefs is just a name. Now you la 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 la. And where's the line? How come you have the Minnesota Vikings, but you can't have the la la la? Fair enough, but not fair. Because if the Viking had been brought from Norway in slave ships and their culture ridiculed and they were tortured and not allowed to be Viking or express themselves or exist, then we probably wouldn't have the Minnesota Vikings. But that wasn't the case. They were kind of the mean guys, and maybe a football team. It's not bad if it has a mean name. Holy See? See what happens when you stick around? You're doing a fancy
Extreme plus all this water I'm drinking. I was afraid to ask Skip if I could go to the bathroom.
Would you do a fans only page?
Yeah, fans only.
I thought I was gonna
Is that
have to
like-
ask you how
is
much.
that like Instagram, but not.
It's like naughty. It's Instagram you stare at too much.
It's naughty. So you're asking if I would sell my naughtiness.
Yeah.
Part of what naughtiness would I sell? Like, what do you mean? What do I have to
Oh,
do?
I don't know. Some Willy pictures and some.
Like locker rooms?
Oh yeah. Oh
Dallas Cowboys locker room.
yeah.
Woo.
Well, what's going on? Oh, he doesn't have his laugh. You don't have your microphone. You left it in your. Oh, it's falling out of your wiener.
Oh my
Oh
God!
my
It's
God.
falling down. Oh, and yours is
Was that a trick?
Yours, I can hear through again the stones of karma that yours is too far down. I would bring it up a little bit more because
Okay,
they'll rub on the
okay,
thing, and
okay,
people
all
at
right.
home are probably like,
All right.
"What is that
That's
sound?
pretty good.
Are they going to
You
play
got
hip hop because there's a
nice
lot
legs.
of scratching?"
Nice legs.
Oh, I've been working on them with my rehab until I hurt my back recently. Injury report. We got to talk about that.
I'm
'cause I
really
know
glad
you're
you're here
messed up
today.
Too. But I barely made it.
Let's go down the injury report.
Yeah.
Injury report. Last
okay.
year, injury report. You want to start?
Funny knee.
Take it.
I'll go. Funny knee. What
Funny
else?
knee. That's
Funny
a polite
shoulder.
way of saying it.
You saw it the other day. I'm out
Funny
of
knee,
line.
funny shoulder.
I'm out of line.
You are out of line.
I'm out of line. If I stand straight, my belly button, my sternum and my belly button, it's like the line is like that. And I'm trying to correct it, but it seems so unnatural right now. So that's what I'm dealing with. And it's part of this whole, I've been out of line for
I have a
years.
theory on that. I've been thinking about
And I'm
your.
working on it with my therapist, but my insurance won't pay for it anymore. I have to pay the whole thing. So I can't go anymore, but I'm still trying. Your injuries.
Before we get to my injuries, I have a theory about the out of alignment. If you stand in total alignment, I mean, you look like a G.I. Joe doll. You look like a dork. And so you cheat one leg out.
Yeah.
There's a name for that, something pose.
It's my tossy stance. is
And
what
so
it
you
is.
look cool,
Tossy. It's all
but
like,
you
yeah.
50 years of looking cool, and now you're all fucked up.
60 years of Statue of David where you're
Yeah.
like kicking the one hip out. And
There's a word for that. Contra
good.
pose, I think.
It's
I
the
think
pose
contra
that-
pose.
It's the pose that everybody does. Well,
Contra pose.
A lot of people do it. I've seen men do it, women, theys. They do the pose for their Instagram shot, like at the beach with the splashing water against the rocks, but they put their foot up a little bit, the 1 foot. It's a cool stance. I mean, it sells shit.
You do that. You do that over
You
time.
do
It hurts.
too long.
My injury list.
Injury, you're dumping Anison in your ears because you're hurting. Anyway, talk to us about your injuries.
My
I'm
injury
gonna check
report.
in. We've got some. By the way, we.
I
have
had a
some-
recent injury. I just fell at home. Just
Real
ran.
quickly before
Yeah.
we just you'll talk, but first before we forget.
Yeah, I'm
we've
on
got
it.
some alternative names from DM, but please talk
Oh,
about
you-
your injuries after the injury report. Thank you, DM.
No,
for
my
those-
injury
for those
report's
names.
is standard stuff
Shit's
from a
working.
50-year-old. Shingles, falling down a hill. Let's get to DM.
Shingles falling down a hill. Oh,
Yeah.
you fell recently.
Yeah,
Ouch.
well,
that hurt.
I
Okay,
was,
we're done.
you know,
All right.
stand. All right.
I said, ouch, that hurt.
It
That's
did
okay.
hurt.
What do you
I
want?
took a
Like
fistful of Anison.
flowers?
DM is coming at us. This is
FTV, call.
Dungeon Master.
Okay, so here's, I don't think he's able to call. Something
That's
about
okay.
that 917
We
area
reached
code
out
not
to
working
Dungeon
with the
Master.
717 or whatever we're in, the Oklahoma or Omaha or wherever. He goes, here's one, Kansas
Oh,
City.
wait a minute.
Is this fake?
This is
I'm
like,
hearing voices.
if you,
Pants on or something?
if you, hello, whoa, Boston, Nick.
Hey, you fucking ass clowns wearing pants. I gotta for real if there's fucking pants going on. If you don't wear pants, you're offended fucking the Virgin Mary. She's crying tears of fucking red wine for you.
You know
Oh,
who that is, folks. That is none other than
I take it from your
Terrible.
accent here from Boston, sir.
Nick the Boston, Nick the Patriots fan. Hey, how'd those Pats do this year, Nick?
The Pats are, you know where they are? They're lodged firmly up your fucking ass. That's what they are. Patriots
Oh,
fans.
behave
Until
yourself,
fucking year
Senator.
3021, the New England Patriots are fucking deeply in your fucking asshole, okay? Just
They
so you
are.
know.
They are.
And he's a Bostonian that left Boston. I hear
know.
they bring
Yeah,
you
can
back
get-
in the
yeah.
homeland.
No, that's not grade A. That's just regular grade.
That's
grade
like
A,
soft.
USDA grade A Bostonian is really
Soft Boston. A grade
fine
A
shit.
Boston wouldn't even. What things do you know about? Nikki, are you still on the line there? Are you calling from your mom's car there? Hello? Oh, he hung
Boston.
up. You had to go back
Hello?
to like.
Oh yeah,
being
I think
Boston-like.
Well, I think he was
Bidding
calling
up.
from. He was partying in Tahoe or somewhere with
This
his
is fucking
buddy.
tech support. I'm fucking tech support on fucking line 1 over here. Hello?
Oh hey, Nick. What are you up
Talk-
to, buddy? Talk to us. You calling in? We
I
we
want-
always love you calling in.
Yeah, we learned some things about Boston since your last call because you told us we didn't know nothing about Boston.
Yeah, and I learned a couple things.
I learned some
I
stuff
learned
about
there's a
Boston.
street called Calm Ave. It's a big street. A lot of the kids from the colleges hang out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
There's a train that goes down.
And
that
your roads are all
T-line.
fucked up because there used to be like cow roads or something like that.
I know about the big.
Is that what makes
dig.
you mad?
I heard. Did you read that article in Time about the Big Dig? That failure of a construction. It took like 20 years or something. No,
Nick's,
we learned a lot about
I'm gonna give
Boston.
myself a yellow card.
We have.
Talk to us, Nick.
You know what's truly fascinating, though?
Please.
Is that the big dig also occurred in your asshole, as well as the New England
Oh,
Patriots.
wow, wow.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you,
Proving
Senator.
our point that.
Projects.
Thank
Proving
you,
our
Senator.
point that it's never too early to give
How about fucking
a yellow card to Bostonians.
But I'm
Anyone from Boston.
wary of giving him a
Starting
red.
with a yellow. I don't know
Is-
where my pen went. I had that color-coordinated pen. from
As
my
bad
friend.
as this phone call is,
From my
at least
friends
it's
at
successful.
Hot Set. If you need props in the film industry,
It's
go
true.
to Hot Set Props in the East Bay.
As bad as that phone call was,
They
it,
gave
it
me
worked.
a pen to use.
It
and
worked. That's
I'm
our
supposed to
second phone
use
call.
it, but I
That's-
had to
that's not
plug
too
'em
bad.
because my pen's gone.
I'll
and
take
somebody stole it.
a sexy harassing phone
Anyway,
call. There's a pen.
this- I know, but it's not the color-coordinated one that I was paid.
What
we
are you
were
on the
paid to
spectrum
use.
too? You gotta have the right colors.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Oh, hey. Oh, he's still there. I thought he gave up.
Yeah. I must be having some tech support problems with my. I'm up in the mountains here. You know, I'm trying to get a spot going here for my football.
Oh.
Masseuse, I got the fucking hot tub. You know, I got a cigar. I'm just sitting here. You know, king of the world as always. It's really wonderful. It's fucking magical.
I got a question for you, friend. Tom Brady is no longer a Patriot. What do you think of Tom Brady now? Is he still your friend?
He also just retired.
Tom
again.
Brady is going to be a Patriot until the year 3021.
He already said it.
Regardless of whatever happens, whatever transpires in the world at large, we will always have Tom Brady as the greatest quarterback of all time. Undisputed, not a problem, Never contested by anyone for anything.
You can actually understand this guy when
Yeah, that was pretty articulate.
Screaming ass
Never heard someone from Boston be so articulate.
Nick, you're something
You
else.
get
I
a
can
little
actually
jumbled on my
understand you.
speakerphone up here. I got the fucking hot tub bubble in here.
Yeah, I'm
I got
sure.
some other bubbles happening all over the fucking place. So let me
Right,
tell you
right.
something.
Yeah,
But I can hear some horns of sadness, the horns of despair, which really, harken to a darker time in humanity
sad.
when.
They're so sad.
Loincloths. It was all about loincloths and fucking getting your Jones and
What
whatever
time
you
did you
do,
start drinking today?
And I feel like Tom Brady really addressed those issues in a mature way. Okay?
What time did the drinking start today, Nick? How many hours are you into your drinky poo time?
It's a binge. They call it binge.
A whole
Don't
bunch of
lighten up
fucking
on him. He's
hours.
on another
Hours
binge.
and hours.
Another banger.
I'm up here in the mountains. I'm telling you, I'm freezing my fucking nipples off here. It's so fucking cold. When this wind blows off of this big rock here, it's snow drifts, and all this bright California sunshine. I just want to take a bunch of drugs and fucking float away on a cloud of nothingness. That's
Oh,
the best
well,
feeling in the world.
speaking of which, I think that's a good segue. Here, the new one, the new one.
I'm sorry.
The new one.
This just in, and I
This
was going to
just in.
say, I
This
read it
just
on
in.
here first, right in from the marketing team. We have a brand new Anison just out. Get yours now. It's new Strawberry Extreme Anison. If you thought Extreme was cool, wait till it tastes good. Strawberry Extreme Anison. Get some now. Run to the store. Fuck, I don't care if you.
I gotta get more extreme. You want more extreme? That was low energy. You want more extreme? Strawberry extreme. Get the lowdown. Explode in your mouth with the extreme flavor. And look, he's wearing a Speedo. I told
I
you
am
he was
wearing
wearing
a Speedo.
Will you show Soren? I'll hold will you just show Soren your legs? Look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that piece of chicken. You stick around long. You would
This
have
is my
seen this
new-
an hour ago. No. You
Before
stick
the
around.
news. This Strawberry Extreme is.
You want dancing?
Strawberry Extreme.
Venmo. You want
Strawberry
the
Extreme
here?
is responsible
Here you go.
for this kind of mood, this kind of groove, this
Here.
kind of thing.
Sell it. You need the glasses? Oh, god damn it, my hip.
Take the whole box.
Here you go, get extreme. Show them how extreme you are. There's those. Oh,
All right. Oh, now I'm Tom Cruise.
yeah, now you're Tom Cruise. So take those old records off the shelf.
Michael Jackson, Tom Cruise.
Scientology is not the same groove.
Get you to hell.
Xeno.
Look at those chicken legs.
Woo.
Those are improved too. They were thinner
Man.
just 3 short months ago.
I told you that strawberry extreme
It's tough. They don't
gets
want
you
to
all
take
fucked
any
up
weight.
and start
no
doing
matter how
weird
many
shit.
potato chips I eat.
That was pretty good.
I'm all
Man,
blown out.
I'm
now.
all blown out.
I'm giving
on that.
myself a red card.
I gotta calm down here.
Anyhow, we are getting down to.
Do you know any?
I haven't seen any bets. Can we address? Is Nick done? Nick, are you still there? Drop it. Nick's gone. That's great. Thank you, Nick. Our friend DM, he's been horning in here.
I know we've put out a call on Facebook. We're getting some responses. We're trying to get new names. If you're on Facebook, help us out.
It's here.
We need a new
I
name
don't
for
have these on.
Chicago.
Holding 'em. So
And I'm
he
not
has-
talking about
come
the
on over.
Bears.
Okay.
We need a new name for Chicago.
Chicago Centaurs.
The Chicago Centaurs.
It's a classic. It's scary, but it's family
Strong,
oriented.
scary,
Strong,
mystic.
Scary. He has the Kansas City Carry-On.
The Kansas
not-
City Carrion.
Not
Now,
like
when you
carry,
say
carry-on, not carry-on.
when
It's
I
not
think
like
of Kansas City
your
Carrion,
bag, sir, your carry-on is too large.
I'm thinking of
You're
two
gonna have
things.
to
My
check it.
carry-on, which wouldn't be that exciting, but what would be exciting, is the Kansas City Carrion, where it's like dead carcass, scary. Whoa,
Elgin?
got another phone.
How
Hello?
about Crawlers. Okay, that's the last one.
Hello?
Crawlers. That sounds
Hello?
like it might be
Who's that for?
Portland Hal. Is that Portland Hal?
Oh, he comes,
We
he
lost
goes.
him, but
he
he's
comes.
close.
Hey,
Hey, each one, it's like you just dip your toes
All right.
in and eventually you'll jump in.
who do we have?
We have the Crawlers.
For who?
Kansas City, I think he doesn't put a name before it. I'm saying Carrie and Carly.
Hello?
Maybe it's all one. Carrie
Yes,
and Carly.
yes. Diet Sports,
That
live.
changes
You're
it.
on the air. Who am I speaking to?
Caller?
Yes, caller. You're the caller.
Caller.
He just goes by caller.
I have a non-sports question.
Oh, lay it on me,
This is
sister.
perfect. We have 10% less
What is the
sports than those
greatest
other
Super Bowl
networks, by the
snack
way.
of all time?
The greatest Super Bowl snack of all time. I don't know. What do you...
Nachos for me, but
Nachos?
that's a gimme because that's what I grew up with was nachos.
Veggie
Betty's
corn dogs.
nachos
There's
with
these
Harold
new,
there.
if you go to grocery outlet, you can get them.
Cowboys.
There's these new they're veggie hot dogs, but they're corn dog,
Corn
and they have
dogs
the
are
bite-sized
so
ones,
good.
and then the ones on the stick.
The full stick ones,
Now-
they come 8 in a pack, and that thing is just like I'll fake it and do 4, and then the next 4 probably before the oven's cool.
Caller.
They're that good.
Your name's
Caller,
Caller,
talk to
right?
us.
Caller?
Who is this?
Is this Caller? His name's Caller. Caller, you still with us?
Caller has to go.
Oh, Caller has to go. Good question, Caller. Yeah.
Peace out.
Peace out. You know what? I gotta say, man, I'm glad Caller called because the vegetable corn dogs are so good. You don't need to eat animals. Did you know that milk is liquid meat?
Is he going angry?
He might have
Is
left
that
in
like
anger.
you guys are talking corn dogs instead of talking to me?
Oh, whatever.
You know how long he's been trying to call in and he finally got through?
You know what? Most of art is trench work. And show business, they don't call it friends business, they call it show business. So work. Money. Work. Get to
We have
work.
another question here. It's coming through.
Niners
on our,
Classic
sponsored
or
by
Raiders
iBat.
Classic? Now, this is another question. This sounds like it's a question from an elf bard over here
It
on
might be
Facebook.
from an elf bar on
And he's
Facebook. It's
asking
probably
about
coming through, and I'm
Niners
not
Classic
checking.
or Raiders. I'm not quite sure what the question is. It's cryptic. Is it the Niners or the Raiders?
The Raiders or Niners
Good and evil.
Classic. Which one's it's versus like a classic versus a classic? Maybe he's looking for and words. This is where calls are so much easier.
I'm going
because
to
of
have to say that the
intonation, but-
Raiders are the most scary, fucked up thing you can imagine. It's a thin-lipped white devil with an
Damn,
eye
girl.
patch and a football helmet. You could say, oh, I want a like scary pirate-looking guy. But a corporate-looking guy, that's fucking scary. That's scary.
Yeah.
Scary people are the smilers.
Eye patch
Remember
guy.
that.
I'm not seeing where are all these.
Stays in
Oh,
Vegas.
here we are. I was on a conversation.
You're on a conversation. So
Parker T.
so-
Gibbs says soccer is not football. USA.
Football's football.
Just some of the comments
Football's
coming
football.
from out there. Robbie
Soccer's
says
not football?
Puppy Bowl. He's down with the Puppy Bowl. And speaking of
We
which,
had the Puppy
I
Bowl.
think,
I
we
think
had
it's time
the
for-
first
whoa,
half. I think
just
we need
coming
to
in,
check in
we're-
on the second half
the
of
second
that game.
half
'cause
of the soccer.
We're down to this other game. The Super Bowl's happening in 9 minutes, so I hate to say it, the show will be coming to close. Let's check in with the Puppy,
check in with
the
the-
others, the soccer game, whatever Parker calls it.
Football. Let's check in with real football with real dogs. This is the second half. Football 2.
I'm seeing these comments now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm catching on.
I see where they're coming in. We want Jackie. No wonder we brought Jackie.
Yeah.
All this shit's making
Come
sense
on back,
now.
Jackie.
This thing reads like a
kids,
program.
The kids are demanding
If
more,
anybody
Jackie.
missed any of the show, just check the comments
Yeah,
on
I'm gonna
Facebook.
come
It
back.
reads like a program.
If you got that football 2,
It's
cue it up.
Beautiful. Oh yeah, it starts out Hal's making his 7-layer dip. Do you remember back then, everyone? That was a long time ago, but how was that 7-layer dip, Hal? Let's hear from you. Let's hear about it. That's another classic Super Bowl snack too. Besides chips.
Man, they got that hand. You got football 2 floating around there?
Peppers. Get football 2.
It's
And then there's the
it's
finale
where
after
football
that.
1 came from. It's next
right
to
next
it.
door to it. No, it's called Peppers.
Stop it.
Here we are. Oh, Jackie's back. Hello.
You know,
The game's over. We have our second half highlights coming up. You'll be surprised by the result.
yeah, there's been some difficulties on the show, and it didn't go as planned. And expectations that's a good way to feel disappointment.
Yeah, expectations are expectations.
But Jackie's okay. I'm okay.
The checks are already back some interesting stuff. Oh. Brought to you by Hot Dog.
It's football. Do you find the first one? Is it another? Okay.
It's called 2. It's
Doesn't
football
matter.
2. There's football final. No, those aren't on there. on that big
Whatever.
long disc.
I just.
Oh, well.
I'm just
Oh,
so
no.
happy that Jackie's well. And
Oh, we found it.
here comes
Okay,
the
we
second
have
half
got-
of football coming in.
Coming in live from the disc. It is-
And there's dancing dogs after that if you want to cue that. It'll be football. Wow.
Wow, that's tough stuff. Jackie. Celebration.
Damn, girl.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
And the show's wrapping up, and I gotta say, I just want to thank everybody for their hard work today, their perseverance, their sense of humor, and their commitment. And
The
it
sense of-
just feels good to be here. And yeah, there's been some hiccups. Mistakes were made. Okay.
Oh, no.
Big deal. That's
Whatever.
life, isn't it? You know, they're not even mistakes. They're just stepping stones.
I peed my pants. So.
And you might too, in time.
Your afternoon
in
wasn't that
time.
bad.
You laugh now. You laugh now. That's right. But Jackie's healthy. I'm healthy. And the Super Bowl's about to start.
It is. Still haven't seen anybody with. I've seen some offers. People are trying to lowball us, but I haven't seen any
real
serious
bets. If you got real bets.
And
Hotel California sucks. I don't like the Eagles. It's okay, fine. But between them and that racist team from Kansas,
That's what
even
I'm
though
saying. I can't
the
pick
Wood
a
Pig is
racist
the
team.
quarterback, and I love the Wood Pig.
I like a wood pig too.
But
I like it. I
gotta
usually
go with
bring one
take it
camping.
easy.
I'm going with Philadelphia. We'll see who's next broadcast. We'll let
There's
you
a
know.
book
who wins.
about the Eagles out there floating around. What's the name of that book? You can find it on Amazon or whatnot.
I don't know. The Eagles.
It's just a
It's
game.
just a
And
game.
who's the author?
But we want to win really badly. But it's
Who?
just a game.
Tom McAllister. It's just a game. It's this great book
a
about the
suspense
Philadelphia
novel.
Eagles and their struggles and their cultural nuances. I'm being really diplomatic. It's just a game. Check it out. It's on Amazon. It's good. And, by the way, Undiscovered Lands. These aren't plugs. These are just things I'm talking about. Undiscoveredlands.com is the greatest immersive Dungeons & Dragons experience you could ever want to be a part of. Ever, ever, ever. Undiscoveredlands.com.
You know a
Check
kid,
it out.
have a kid. Even if you hate a kid, like this will make their life better. Maybe they'll be cooler and you'll like them more. But this is for all the kids. It's fun. It's for the adults too.
Do you think
We play.
that could be used? We
We play on Fridays. I barely
I'm a
am there,
paladin.
but
You're
we
what,
play.
a sorcerer?
I'm a.
Do you think you could use Dungeons and Dragons for
Not supposed
like
to talk
marriage
about it.
counseling or to help? Like, there's
I
a
do
lot
think
of
you could. There's a
conflict
lot of
resolution.
stuff. There's conflict resolution. There's lots of fun. We want to thank. That's one of our sponsors, Undiscovered Lands. DM with his names. We just we'll figure out the glitches. But
Oh yeah,
next time.
we're not plugging anybody. We're just saying things.
Anison.
Undiscoveredlands.com. Anison, if you're out there, I know we got to work together. Your followers, our followers. That'll make about 200 followers. 200 strong.
Yeah,
It only
we'll be-
took 300 Spartans. Imagine what 200 followers
The
can
power of multiplication.
Don't
consider
sue us.
It.
Don't
consider
sue us.
It.
That's
Remember
silly.
it and
That's
consider
silly.
It.
We love
Sure,
you. We're
Alone
making these commercials for free.
Alone we're sad, but together
I was
we
up
can
all
be
night
strong.
making those boxes. It was hard,
Yeah.
but it got done. Have
Call
fun,
in,
stop
feel
by.
free. Have the legal department get in touch with
Yeah.
us.
Here's the
Thank you,
extreme.
everyone.
We've already done some
well,
pre-packaging
I'm
for
seeing
you.
some stuff.
I got-
I'm getting some
I got-
action on my cell phone about some bets over here. Some big
Oh
bets
yeah,
here
you're
and
getting
there.
in bets. Here's the strawberry
Who else do
extreme.
we have to think? Strawberry
these ideas
Extreme?
these ideas are free for now. Strawberry extreme, Anison strawberry extreme. I gotta put this on here. Anison extreme, and now Anison strawberry extreme. Be there. When my goddamn head hurts, I reach for either one of these products to feel good again. Anderson, when you're not worried about taking the very best drugs that money can buy.
Take too much Anise and it'll be okay.
Try these. Get more. Now do
Oh,
it.
now
Now do
it's-
it extreme.
okay.
Now do it extreme.
Take too much Anison. You'll be okay. Okay. Thank you,
Oh, pretty good.
everyone. I think we're going to leave you with the Super Bowl. We're just getting goofy here.
I'll take off my pants. Fans only.
We love you.
I would do a fans only
Fans
for the right
only.
money, especially to help the orangutan. I love the orangutan.
And I'm not cool anymore. I'm not extreme.
Peace. We love you. Namaste.
Man, they got that Anison, the new mint Anison.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. Did you take any of those?
I did. It
too.
says take them till you feel good.
Sweating, I guess.
But they're mint, so you just keep
Niagara
popping
Falls
them.
over here. I'm half Canadian, half American. I guess that makes sense.
Oh,
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, thank you.
Take a little Anison for that pussy arm of yours, see? Well,
I don't know
it's
what
not
side's
called a
what.
pussy arm, it's called a safety arm.
Which side do you
see?
think? Is this Canada and this is USA, or this is USA and this is Canada?
I would say that the left side of your face is definitely more Canada. It's a little smarter
Canadian half?
and less violent.